In this video, we'll be discussing a quick workflow around ranking charts. You'll notice we have a number of operator rank charts, one for peak quintiles, one for peak per lat foot quintiles. You'll see as you pick through here, we've got one for production type. All of these are really based off of operator. So first I'm going to show you what we use those for, and then I'm going to also show you how you could change that. So for instance, if you wanted to create a bench ranking chart, I'll show you very easily how to do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is filter down to the Wolfcamp Delaware, and then go ahead and jump over here. One thing to note, if you're looking at a very conventional play and it has primarily vertical wells, you're going to want to use the operator rank for peak quintiles. If you are looking at a more horizontal play, then you're going to want to use this operator peak per lat foot quintile. So we'll go ahead and jump over here. Now, just to explain what this is, basically our operator rank charts are going to be all of the operators in a given play. Of course, this is specific to whatever you filter on. So because I've filtered down to the Wolfcamp Delaware, that's what we're looking at here. But of course, it'd be all the operators relative to any set of filters that you put in. The height of the bar represents their well count in that area. The colors are going to be the quintiles. So again, this is, if you're looking at quintiles, it's really helpful to look at it on a play perspective, since the quintiles are defined by the top wells in a play versus the worst. But then they're force ranked by their average peak per lat foot rate. So taking all of those wells in that play, we're going to average those peak per lat foot rates and see who is the highest. So here we've got EOG showing the highest peak rate, also happens to have one of the highest number of wells in the area. Anadarko actually having the largest number, followed by EOG. Now, of course, when you change any of these filters, so if we want to focus in on a specific time, everything is going to auto update based off of those filtering selections. So you'll see maybe who has outperformed EOG over the last couple months, who's underperforming the play, any of those kinds of details. So hopefully that's pretty clear. And like I said, we have a number of these operator rank charts, some dealing with production type, category, but also economic features such as break-even costs. So all of those, like I said, we have already provided to you. But let's say you want to create a rank chart based off of another field. So here I'm going to show you how to create a bench rank. So we're going to use the reservoir, which is where our benches are located. And it's pretty easy. I'm just going to take the reservoir and I'm going to drop it over the operator. That's going to replace operator, and now we're going to see our benches on the bottom instead. You'll notice that it maintained all of our marks that we have already selected, so the colors are still there, height of the bar is still going to be the well count, everything like that. The only thing that's now kind of off is our rank line. So our peak per lat foot rate chart or line is not in the right order. So I'm just going to sort this really quick by clicking on it, hit sort, and we're going to do it by the peak per lat foot rate and apply that there. Oh, sorry, I want to do descending. And there we go. So that was basically just changing the column information, but again, you can change any of the rows as well. So if you want them to be ranked instead of by peak per lat foot rate, but let's say by proppant per foot, you would just drag and drop proppant per foot over that peak rate, and then again, you'd have to resort your reservoir by that field. So again, instead of this, we'll do proppant, and there you have it. So of course, the options there are limitless, as you can probably tell. You can change out any of these measures for either of these, and it's simply a matter of resorting. And of course, you can change the dimensions as well. So not just by bench or operator, but really by anything. So hopefully you found that helpful. If you've got any questions, as always, please reach out to us at performanceevaluatorhelp@ihsmarket.com.